in Colorado, like many places, when COVID hit, public transit, they downsized, they cut routes, they cut frequency. And a lot of these, lower income people that relied on public transit couldn't get to work. Um, we call them essential workers. So they did a pilot project where they gave out some e-bikes to people and said, hey, why don't you ride this e-bike? Because you're scared to ride the bus because you might get sick. And turns out people love it, and they're expanding the program. They had a dozen people in the trial. Now it's going to 100 e-bikes. And if you're a low income essential worker, the state of Colorado is going to give you an e-bike, and you can have the freedom to go to the grocery store, go to work. And one of the interesting statistics in the article was the huge amount of everybody's trip in America is under like 7 miles or something. So if you think,
Yeah, I saw that it was like 6. I think it was
yeah,
6 miles.
so yeah, 3/5 of America's trips are 6 miles or less. So that's going to the grocery store, the post office, the doctor, the school. Think of how many people could use an e-bike to get to those, places. Anyway, one of the participants of this program, she said, in addition to enjoying her e-bike over the last year, because she helps pedal at times, she's lost 70 pounds. So she's getting
Wow.
healthy as well as, traveling green. So it's pretty cool. So they've budgeted for the next phase over $500,000 for 100 e-bikes. So that means they're assuming between the bike, and they come with a helmet and
A lot.
bags, carrier
Yeah.
bags, a lock, and then they need people to administer the program. But that's over $5,000 an e-bike total program costs to do this. But
Stupid Colorado. I hate you more and more every day.
but you know what? I think one transit bus costs about $500,000. So it's good. It's a cool program. So hopefully other states will follow Colorado's lead.
Hey, real quick, if you want to stay up to speed on the latest news, make sure you subscribe to our channel.
Oh, I'm kind of confused because in your area of Colorado, isn't there quite a bit of snow on certain days?
Not along the Front Range where Denver, Boulder are. I mean, we do get maybe 10 days of snow that would be a challenge a year. But up in the ski resorts, definitely it wouldn't work. But Denver streets are probably dry 350 days a year, and there's lots of sunlight. And nice thing about an e-bike is you could probably get heated handlebar grips put on, and and exercise as you want. So it's cold here as you think.
My wife and I vacationed down in Boulder a couple of times, visited Boulder Hybrids, and drove a Boulder Hybrid loaner. Thank you, Paul. But of course, we asked the questions about snow and stuff. And Mark, you will be surprised the same way that we were. Bike paths in Boulder get scooped before the streets.
Whoa.
Yeah, there's I think 150 miles of bike paths in Boulder, which isn't a huge place. And the city actually prioritizes cleaning the bike paths when it snows versus the roads, because so many people commute by bike year round here.
Wow.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I don't
That's
know, but
brilliant.
that's awesome because I mean I live in what is it? One of those big bike towns, and we don't give away free bikes, much less nice e-bikes. This is an awesome thing to do. I'm pretty happy about it.
Yeah.
So are they giving away any of the quad bikes for the disabled folks?
It didn't talk about that, but I'm sure if you made a case for it that you needed that to get around, especially if you relied on a
Bus.
Yeah, exactly, with a wheelchair lift and stuff.
That'd be cool.
So right now,
Yeah,
they're open to proposals from different agencies
Oh.
that can help implement this. So
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised that whoever is, managing this or whoever works on this, I mean, if you make the argument, it just seems like that sort of thing that if you said instead of a two-wheeler, a three-wheeler or a quad, they'd be like, okay.